We were nursing quiet pints in the corner of the bar. Snow half-hearted on the windows, Christmas lights not reaching far. When the battered phone behind the taps began to ring and whine, bartender said it's for you fellas, like a punchline from a side. Like a punchline from a side. Voice on the line was crackling like an old shortwave at sea. Said North Pole switchboard, here boys, got a job for your melody. The elves are low, the reindeer tired, Santa's running out of cheer. We heard about your pub songs and we need that noise up here. And we need that noise up here. We looked around the empty room, stools up, lights turned down to dim. Said we're just some singing fellas, what's this got to do with him? The voice just sighed in simple ads before this season slips. We need songs that sound like yours, not polite and not well scripted lips. Not polite and not well scripted lips. Not polite and not well scripted lips. Answer the call from the pole, my friend, from the pole. Pack your songs and a winter grin. I said I'm Dale Milton, and the north wind tumbled in. Answer the call from the pole, my friend, from the pole. If Christmas is running thin, then the fellas better get moving. Let the singing fight the wind. Fight the wind. Let the singing fight the wind. Fight the wind. Answer the call from the pole, my friend, from the pole. Pack your songs and a winter grin. I said I'm Dale Milton, and the north wind tumbled in. Answer the call from the pole, my friend, from the pole. If Christmas is running thin, then the fellas better get moving. Let the singing fight the wind. Fight the wind. We piled into a rusted truck, half a tank and faith to spare, scarves and boots and battered cases full of songs to take up there. Hit the highway north and laughing, snow just started on the glass, till the wheel began to wobble and we heard that tire gas. And we heard that tire gas. We pulled off by empty field, sky as gray as Dale T. One fella said, I got duct tape, that's enough for you and me. Another pulled off one old shoe like it might somehow be right. We tried to sing the tire better, but it wasn't up for the fight. But it wasn't up for the fight. Flat tire on the fella highway, snow coming harder every mile. We said, I'm Dale Milton, but the truck just frowned the whole while. Then out of nowhere on the shoulder, hooves and leather and less wide, stood a reindeer in a jacket with a bored look in his eyes. He said, name's Clyde, I heard you singing, heard you whining to the sky. North Pole sent me as your shuttle, you boys ready for a ride? You boys ready for a ride? Ride with Clyde down the frozen road. Ride with Clyde, doesn't nothing but his boot and toe. Boot and toe. We said, I'm Dale Milton, and he shrugged and said, I know. Ride with Clyde where the snow drifts grow. Ride with Clyde, truck us soaking in the dark behind. Dark behind. If Christmas needs the fellas, then we'll trust the reindeer mind. Reindeer mind. When we reached the pole at last, everything was standing still. Workshop dark and candy lifeless, like the joy had caught a chill. Little boots hung by the benches, hammers quiet on the wood. Then an elf popped up and told us, we're on strike, it's not that good. We're on strike, it's not that good. Who's supposed to stuff the stocking? Not us, we're burned right through. Burned right through. Who's supposed to wrap the present? We got better things to do. Things to do. Who's supposed to fix the sled? That's the man in red himself. Red himself. We said we're Dale Milton's fellas and the elves just eyed the the shelf. On the shelf! We said, boys, we've done our time in busted jobs and stupid gears. We've been fired from steakhouses and we still came back for years. We can't fix your pay or hours, can't undo what's wrong or tight, but we can sing beside your benches till your work feels half alright. Till our work feels half alright. Back to the workshop, boys. Workshop, boys. We'll sing while you twist those toys. Twist those toys. We said I'm Dale Milton and they picked up tools with noise. Back to the workshop, boys. Workshop, boys. Hammer saw and ribbon curls. With a fella song behind you, you can face the whole wide world. Whole wide world. Whole wide world. Whole wide world. Someone found the cocoa vat the size of half the room. Said if we had a mug that big, we'd never leave this boom. One fella slipped, another tripped. Marshmallows started to fly, and an elf yelled, "This is industrial!" as whipped cream hit the sky. As whipped cream hit the sky. We were sliding on the sugar, laughing, sticky, warm, and loud. Santa's best hot chocolate now, a storm, not just a cloud. Whoa. One elf grabbed a ladle, said, "Well, no use letting this waste." Handed mugs out to the fellas, and we toasted joy and taste. And we toasted joy and taste. Hot chocolate pouring deep. Pouring deep. Too much sugar, no more sleep. No more sleep. Hot chocolate, fat of cheer. Fat of cheer. Spill and drink it, we're all here. We're all here. Hot chocolate, marshmallow slide. Sticky boots and smiling eyes. Hot chocolate, elf approved. Cocoa catastrophe, problem solved. Problem solved. Out behind the workshop where the snow lay clean and high, fellas rolled 3 clumsy boulders underneath the pale green sky. Coal for eyes and scarf for color, had a skew on frozen head. Someone hummed a fella chorus, and the air felt strange instead. And the air felt strange instead. We sang about the nights back home, about the pints and worn out stools, about the friends and lost December shifts at half-forgotten schools. Then the snowman cleared his powder throat, shook the frost from off his smile, said, "Name's Frosty, I'm a fella." Been one all the while. Been one all the while. Frosty, Dale, Snowman fella knew our songs before we spoke. We said, "I'm Dale Milton," and he laughed like chimney smoke. Frosty, Dale, Snowman fella marching with us through the night. If the world needs extra joy, he'll lend his frosty light. Frosty light. Back to the bar with the snow on our boots. Snow on our boots. North Pole stories tangled in our roots. In our roots. We said, "I'm Dale Milton." Milton. As we shook off all the cold. All the cold. Back to the bar where the tinsel hangs low. Tinsel hangs low. Where the jukebox hums a carol soft and slow. Soft and slow. If we help keep Christmas bright, no one really has to know. Has to know. Back to the bar, pints raised Santa's sleigh sat by the stables, looking lonely, underused. If we're hauling Christmas cheer, boys, better get this thing amused. One by one the oddballs gathered from the corners of the night, till that sled looked like a circus in the soft North Pole light. In the soft North Pole light! Load the sleigh, everybody sing, everybody sing. We got songs for everything. I said I'm Dale Milton, Milton, and the bells began to ring, began to ring. Frosty Dale on the runner line, keeping every snowflake fine. Load the sleigh, everybody sing, everybody sing. We got songs for everything. I said I'm Dale Milton, Milton. Snowman grinned and joined the ring, joined the ring. Clyde the reindeer, jacket on, too cool but still comes along. Load the sleigh, everybody sing, everybody sing. We got songs for everything. I said I'm Dale Milton, Milton. Reindeer nodded through the swing, through the swing. Elves on coffee, back from break, ready for whatever's at stake. Load the sleigh, everybody sing, everybody sing. We got songs for everything. I said I'm Dale Milton, Milton. Now the whole weird crew takes wing, takes wing. At the heart of the North Pole stood a towering silent tree. Strings of lights all hanging, waiting, nothing bright for us to see. Santa said it used to shimmer just from children's faith alone. Now it needs a louder power, and that's why you've all been flown. That's why you've all been flown. We circled round in scarves and mittens, boots sunk halfway into snow. Frosty, Clyde, and every elf there in the gentle failing glow. Sing, he said, the way you mean it. Sing like pubs on Friday nights. Let the fella chords go climbing till they wake these sleeping lights. Till they wake these sleeping lights. Glow, you fella, like glow high. Shake the frost from winter sky. We said I'm Dale Milton, and the bulbs began to try. Glow, you fella, like glow true. Every color breaking through. If the world feels dark tonight, we'll lend this song to you. We'll keep singing all night long. Pub was quiet near the holidays, chairs up and lights turned low. Even the jukebox seemed to yawn like it had nowhere left to go. So we grabbed our coats and stepped outside where the cold bit through our grin, and we hummed an old fella chorus with a sleigh bell rhythm in, with a sleigh bell rhythm in. Carols back to the bar, my friend. Back to we turned our songs to Christmas again. Christmas again. I said I'm Dale Milton, Milton, and the night began to bend. Carols back to the bar, my friend. Back to the bar. 'Cause the streets weren't far at all, far at all. And one by one the fellas joined us as we answered winter's call. Winter's call. We sang fella songs with holly lines, changed the verse to mention snow. Made the hey now part sound jolly with a softer kind of glow. Neighbors cracked their doors to listen, some raised glasses from within, and each block brought another fella to the caroling we were in, to the caroling we were in. songs to Christmas again. Christmas again. I said I'm Dale Milton, Milton. And the night began to bend. Carols back to the bar, my friend. Back to the bar. 'Cause the streets weren't far at all. Far at all. And one by one the fellas joined us as we answered winner's call. Winner's call. Someone found a box of tinsel in the back behind the L. Said if Santa saw this place, boys, he would think we'd surely failed. So we wrapped the busted jukebox and the wobbling wooden chairs, hung a wreath on broken dartboard, like we'd always lived up there. Like we'd always lived up there. Tinsel on the barstools, lights around the tap, around the tap. This old pub at Christmas feels like putting on a cap. With touch cookies on the speakers, candy canes behind the glass, stuck a bell on every regular who let a fella pass. Barkeep shook his head and muttered, "This is not in any guide." But he smiled when we sang carols with our pints held to the side. Tinsel on the bar stools, lights around the tap, around the tap. This old pub at Christmas feels like putting on a cap. Winter cap. Oh, winter cap. Oh. Outside there's a world of traffic and last-minute frantic lines. Inside here the glasses clink like small forgiving chimes. We're not dressed like any carol, not a choir in matching coats, but the fellas on this Christmas Eve have songs caught in their throats. Caught in their throats. One fella's kid is fast asleep, another's far from home. One's between a couple years that left him feeling mostly bone. But the candles on the counter and the cold glass in our hand make a little piece of holy we can almost understand. We can almost understand. Fella Christmas Eve tonight, soft and simple, warm and bright. Warm and bright. We said I'm Dale Milton and it somehow felt just right. Felt just right. When the work up north was over and the big tree found its glow, Santa said, "You boys did fine. Time to head back to your snow." Clyde was waiting by the stables, Frosty grinning by his side. Said, "One more run before we settle for your little earthly ride." For your little earthly ride. We climbed in beside the oddballs, elves half dozing in the straw. Hey! Gingerbread man counting crumbs, nutcracker thinking he saw. Hey! Reindeer tracks where none were needed, lights above a sleepy town, as we sang about the journey and the way we'd all come down. And the way we'd all come down. Clyde and Frosty ride again, taking fellas home, my friend. Oh, my friend. We said I'm Dale Milton, Milton, and the sky just seemed to bend. Clyde and Frosty Christmas crew, till we see that hometown view, singing all the way back down, like we always do. Oh.